Hey Brian, what's a refinance? In this video, I'll be going over what a refinance is and why you may need one. For those of you that are new, my name is Bryan Sumardi and I'm your mortgage consultant. I'm here to share my experiences with you to help you with the home buying process. Please support by subscribing or following me on my other social media platforms at Bryan Sumardi or at Sumo Estates. Now let's get into it. A refinance is the process of replacing your old loan with a new loan, usually with better terms. Here are 4 reasons why people want to refinance their loans. First, to get a lower interest rate. The market fluctuates, we all know that, especially through 2020 through 2022. When the economy is healthy, we can expect a lower interest rates, maybe not as low as 2%, but the general rate of inflation is around 3%. So generally in that range of say like 4 is a good hedge when it comes to lending interest rates. And it's also dependent on your credit. If when you first purchased a home, your credit wasn't so great, but now you have control of your credit or your income, and now your credit's better, you can refinance and you are more likely to get a lower interest rate because of that. And 2 is to change the terms of the program that you currently have. Say that you initially signed up for a 30-year mortgage like most people. Cool. But for some reason you won the lottery, or you've come into a large amount of money, like you inherited something, or you just got a really good job and you want to pay your home quicker. So you want to change your loan into a 10-year or a 15-year loan within the first 10 years, saving you another 10 years on that loan term. You can do that. Generally, if you go from a high term to a low term, then your monthly payment will go up, but you'll pay off your home quicker, giving you more peace of mind. Alternatively, if you got a 30-year mortgage initially, say 10 years down the road,
A few moments later.
10 years down the road and you want just a smaller monthly payment because things are getting kind of rough, you can refinance for another 30-year, making your monthly payment lower, easing the stress on your monthly payments. And 3, sometimes people build equity. In the DMV area, we have a massive amount of appreciation generally, just because we're close to the nation's capital. I've seen my childhood home purchased in 1995 for $197,000, and say we're 20 years later, it's over $600,000. Say if my parents kept that home and we paid off that home, that's $60,000 that we could tap into. We could tap into it hypothetically. But this is also called a cash out refinance. And if this is your primary home that you still currently live in, you can pull up to 80% of the home value. Let's do some quick math. 80% of 600,000 is 480,000. So if I wanted to get a new loan out, and I maybe even be able to buy another home, buy a rental property for 480,000 and have that pay off whatever the new mortgage is. So I'm building equity on the new home, the investment property, and paying off the mortgage that I just created with the cash out refinance. Win-win. And 4, you may just want to change your mortgage program. Say initially you started off with an FHA loan, and with the FHA loan you have PMI for the life of the loan. So primary mortgage insurance or just mortgage insurance, and you want to remove that. Therefore, you have to refinance that into a conventional loan. So as long as that you have at least 20% equity or an 80% loan to value, we will remove your PMI, saving you a couple $100 a month. And before deciding to refinance, it's important to consider the cost to refinance. So generally there are terms like lender fees that are obligated to complete the transaction, and then you have to recreate a new escrow account. If you check one of my previous videos for escrow account, I'll explain the entirety of an escrow account. But when you do refinance, generally they give you a refund for what's left over from the previous escrow account. So usually they offset, but you do have to pay it up front to create the new loan. So it's in your best interest to contact a good lender who can walk you through a consultation of what's the best route for you and why we should always keep a good relationship between client, lender, and make sure you have the best deal possible. Well, I hope this helps. And if you're ready for a consultation, please check the links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.